Welcome back to the BioQuantum podcast, where we dive into the mysteries of consciousness, quantum reality, and the infinite potential of the human spirit. I'm your host, Jules, and today we are going to talk about, I feel it's kind of a big topic for this year in 2025. And that's right. We're going to talk about the Matrix, what it is, and why does it hold us back, and how can we break free? It's not just through the mind, but through the intelligence of your DNA. I hope this intrigues you because we're going to dive in to why the mind is really going to be only part of the equation as we move forward. Okay, so let's start with the basics. What is the Matrix? No, as much as I love the Matrix, and it is truly a documentary, we're not going to talk about Neo and dodging those bullets. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the Matrix essentially as a web of illusions or programs that we live in every day. And these programs are not just in our reality, but they're literally running through our body. This is social norms, belief systems, invisible programming that makes us feel stuck and limited, disconnected from who we really are. It's the two-strand DNA system. You guys hear me talk about that. It's the distortion of the body, the mind, and our reality. Think of it like this. The matrix is an operating system of our current reality. But just like an old computer, it's filled with outdated software, even viruses. And guess what? We've all been running on it. But here's the thing. This web of illusion isn't real. And breaking free from it isn't about thinking your way out. No, it's way deeper than that. So, why can't the mind crack the code? Well, the mind is a super smart assistant with a limited job description. It's conditioned to analyze, calculate, and process. But it's also heavily influenced by the matrix itself. Think about even just the mirror neurons of your body, of your brain. They are calculating the environment and restructuring the way you feel in order to keep you safe. The mind is great for solving puzzles, and it's a great asset to the two-strand DNA system. But when it comes to transcending to the very system it's trapped in, not so much. We start to loop, and we all know what this feels like. Here's an analogy. Imagine that you're trying to escape a maze, but you're only allowed to look through a tiny telescope. That telescope is your mind. It's useful for details, but you're not seeing the full picture. And to see the full picture, you have to activate something much more powerful, the intelligence of your 12-strand DNA system. And you may be thinking, wait, what? The DNA? How is that going to break the matrix? Isn't that just science talk for genes and biology? Well, yes, and absolutely no. The DNA is so much more than the physical blueprint, the one that we've been programmed to identify in. Every time we go to the doctor, every time we look in the mirror, we're seeing only 2 of 12 strands of DNA. The DNA is so much more than that. It's a quantum interface that connects us to higher dimensions of intelligence. Think of it as a cosmic hard drive where your soul's potential is stored. And it's not only the most advanced technology there is, but we all have the ability to unlock it. Scientists are now discovering that our DNA isn't static. Through epigenetics, we know it responds to our thoughts, our emotions, and even our environment. Look at Dr. Bruce Lipton's work. He's literally shown that we have the ability to cure cancer through our thoughts. But this is only part of the equation. The way that we use consciousness is everything. Not only do we have the ability to move our consciousness into a multidimensional experience of our body, but the multidimensional experience of our reality. With the right practices, we have the ability to activate the 12 DNA system. And this access us to a whole new level of how we approach consciousness. Kind of mind blowing, right? Consciousness is a tool. It's not who we are, it's a tool. And when we begin to use it as a tool, instead of identifying and what is it's observing, everything changes. So, how do we tap into the DNA intelligence? Break free from the matrix. So I'm going to give you a practice. Begin to meditate through the breath. And each time you breathe, I want you to bring your consciousness into your DNA just by intention. Just bring your consciousness to your DNA and just let it sit there and be in witness of what is going on. Just witness. What do you feel? What do you see? What do you hear? The more that we spend time with connecting to the intelligence there, the more we open up consciously and the more we begin to exist in a reality that is stored inside of us. What if, to break the matrix, we learn to operate our consciousness through our DNA? You are the most advanced technology there is. And how we learn to master the matrix is stored inside of us. Pretty exciting. So, are you ready to unplug from the matrix? Activate the wisdom within you? Remember, it's not about escaping, it's about expanding. It's about stepping in to your highest potential. It's learning that you truly are a walking system of divine intelligence. All right, so that's it for today. I would love to hear your comments. What will you experience beyond the matrix today? What can you practice? Even by asking, what would it be like to do this? Pick an activity through the intelligence of my divine operating system, that 12-strand DNA system, your divine molecular technology. And then just stay open and curious. See what changes. All right. Well, I invite you to subscribe and like. It really helps me and it helps our community grow. And until next time, keep exploring, keep evolving, and remember, you hold the keys to your own liberation. Love you much.